Hey, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're having an awesome day. I know I am. It's been, the last couple of weeks have been pretty good. Weather's getting a little nicer, getting out a little bit more. So yesterday we actually went to the California Strawberry Fest. So they have it I'm not gonna say every year, but they've had it every year with the exception of when all the restrictions went in and of course they couldn't have it anymore, right? So so there was a couple of years there, about 3 years where we didn't have it. Now it's back again. It's a pretty big deal. They moved it to a new fairground here, a new place where it was a lot bigger, a lot more room, just because the other place was getting very congested and very overcrowded. So we had a great time, a lot of great bands there. Ate a ton of strawberries, which I probably shouldn't have eaten as many as I did. We also bought a flat of strawberries there as well. So you don't know where I live in California. We grow a lot of strawberries locally here. So if you drive anyway in 5 minutes from the house, you're in the middle of a strawberry field. And they grow them year round. So really nice. They have tons of little fruit stands and stuff like that. But anyway, so we were at the Strawberry Fest and we decided to buy a bunch of strawberries. And then we got home and we said, what are we going to do with all these strawberries? We can't sit here and eat them for the next week. The number of carbs in the strawberries will kill me. So we're going to do some other things. We're going to freeze some. And then we said, well, it's been a long time since we've made any fat bombs. So let's make some strawberry fat bombs. So we're going to make some strawberry fat bombs. And that's what we're going to make today. Hopefully you can see everything good here. And we'll kind of go through what the ingredients are. It's a super easy, super simple recipe. We're going to double the recipes just because we got so many strawberries that we were eating up. I guess we should have brought maybe a half a flat or just a couple of pints, but they were really cheap, and we said, what the heck, let's do it. So I'm going to start off with I'm going to take my food processor. I'm going to set it up on my my blender. So this is one of those Ninja blenders that comes with a food processor and a couple Ninja bullets and all that stuff. It's a pretty cheap one, but hey, that's what I can afford. That's what I'm buying. It actually works pretty good for most things, not everything, but I think it'll work okay for this application. Like I said, last time I think I did it, I made a much smaller batch, and we did it in the NutriBullet, right, and then did it. So what I'm going to do is I got some cream cheese here. I got 8 ounces in this one, and 8 ounces in the next one. I'm actually going to break those up into smaller chunks so they can get in here a little bit better. So we can grind it up a little bit better, mix it up a little bit better. We're actually going to use 2 of these just because of the fact that we got so many strawberries. We said, let's use them up. And so that's what we're doing. We're pulling all this together, and we're going to make some strawberry fat bombs. It's been, like I said, I really like these strawberry fat bombs. They're probably one of my, out of all the fat bombs, these are one of my favorites. So if you like fat bombs, this is a good one. Again, this is a total of 16 ounces. We're a little more than doubling the recipe just because we wanted to use up the strawberries, and these can go in the freezer, and I don't have to eat them all right away. We can eat them a little bit, now, a little bit later. Then I'm going to put in here, I got about 8 tablespoons of butter that I'm going to put in here. It's really soft. I know I could probably melt it first and pour it in here. It'll probably mix better. I'm gonna hope that it will all mix together really good. And then I got about 2 cups of strawberries here that we're gonna throw in here as well. And then we're gonna we're gonna mix this all together, right? So then we're gonna put some sweetener in there and all that good stuff. So all right, so I'm gonna mix this because this is gonna make so much noise. I think I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna pause the camera here. We'll come back once it's all mixed together, and we'll show you the next steps. All right, so I needed some powdered sugar in here, and I don't have any. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my regular erythritol that I have. I'm going to put in about 4 tablespoons into it. Probably a little bit less, because once I think I blend this up, it's going to be a little bit more than what I need. But it really helps break it up into a smaller. It doesn't. I'm not going to say it's confectionery, but it gets it closer. So, all right, I'm going to come back after I do this because of the fact. It makes a lot of noise, right? I guess I did. So, anyway, so I'm going to put that in there. So we're going to put this back on. We're going to mix it up some more. Boy, I'll tell you, look at that. How nice that looks. Doesn't it look good? So we got this. I'm also gonna put some lemon juice in here, and we're actually gonna put 2 tablespoons of the lemon juice in here as well. I got a couple things cooking here, so as well. I think we're going to make some ice cream with the strawberries as well. We're going to make some strawberry keto chow ice cream. A lot of stuff going on today. So we'll put that in there. Lemon juice just actually makes a nice, a little tart, so which is nice. Well, actually, what I should have done was I should have done the sugar first. Boy, let's see what I got. You see, I got some bread in the back here. I just break some egg white bread. All right, so we're gonna put in like 3 or 4 of these. Oh, that'll be it. So that's all there really is to it. Pretty easy, pretty simple. That's all the ingredients. We're going to throw this back on here and we're going to blend this puppy up one more time. You like strawberries? Do you like strawberries? Let me know down in the comments what you think. All right, I'm going to turn this off while we blend this back up again, and then we'll come back. All right, so this is all done. So I'm going to move this out of the way. We're going to take this off the top. Open the angle's okay, so you can see it okay. It came out really good. It looks like it mixed really well. I lick this, will you hold it against me? Alright, I think what I'm going to do is get a spoon. I think this is thin enough where we may be able to spoon some of it out. Now you can do this, mix it with a mixer too, but I don't think, the mixer doesn't get it quite as soft or as easy to handle as the food processor does. Alright, so I'm going to fill all these up. I'm going to have extra left over. I'll come back, I'll show you what we're going to do with that. I will tell you that once I get these full, I'll kind of scrape them a little bit to make sure the pockets, it's in the pockets and it's not outside the pockets. That's what it's going to look like. I do have a link, I believe, for this mold down below too, if you're interested. I think I'm gonna get a couple different shapes or something like that, so that they can be in different styles and different looks. And all right, let me fill the rest of these because you don't need to stand there and watch me do that, and then we'll come back and we'll show you what they look like and we'll talk about next steps. All right, so this tray is full. I'll show you what it looks like, kinda. You can kind of see. So I'm going to throw those in there. I'm going to let them freeze. Going to let them sit for about an hour. I'm saying because these are so soft because of the food processor, maybe 2 hours. I got quite a bit left over, and we knew we did. I don't have, I wish I had an ice cube. If I had an ice cube tray, I'd use an ice cube tray, but I don't have one. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour it. This is a little 8x9 pan. So we're going to pour it in here. And we're going to try to get all that in here. Then we're going to let it freeze, and then we're going to cut it into squares. So that's all there is to it. Pretty simple. I'm just going to let this kind of sit around and kind of go into corners here a little bit. Alright, and that's all there is to it. We're going to throw these in the freezer. We're going to come back here in a couple of hours, and then we'll do a taste test. I can tell you right now it's good. But we'll come back. Stick around. Make sure you're, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell icon if you'd like to see other great treat like this. This is a fabulous treat to have. Alright, I'm going to go stick these in the freezer, and we'll see you in a couple of seconds. Hey, I did wanted to say that we are doing a drawing for members only, and we actually are going to do a Keto Chow giveaway. I actually have 10 packages of Keto Chow. I think we're going to give away to one lucky winner. So 10 packages, it's about $55 worth of Keto Chow. So there's a gingerbread, 2 root beer floats, 3 root beer floats that we're giving away. A guava grapefruit, a chocolate pumpkin spice, 2 blueberries, and another gingerbread. So 2 gingerbreads. So that's the 10 Keto Chows we're giving away. So if you're interested in doing that, go back to the Friday the 26th video of what I eat in a day, and comment on there that you might be interested in it. So, or become a member, and if you're a member, you'll automatically be in the drawing. So if you're thinking about it, some pretty good incentives. We're going to try to do this once in a while. Think about it. All right. Talk to you later. All right. So I popped them out. That's what they look like. Kind of show you what they look like. They're still a little soft. I suppose I could have left them in for another hour or so. We've been in there for about 2 hours. Really good. So let's do a little taste test. Oh man. These are like awesome. These are wow. Those are like the bomb. That's why they're called fat bombs, because they're the bomb, right? Those are really, really good. They have a beautiful strawberry flavor to them, nice tart to them. Man, I'm telling you, these are like unbelievable. Now, I am going to tell you, like anything else, it is a keto treat, so you have to be cautious with them and be careful with them. and not eat all of these at once, because I could sit down here and probably eat this whole thing at once. Again, here was the tray that we took, and these are still really soft on the bottom, so I'm going to leave these in the freezer for a while longer. But I did cut them up into little squares, so we will bag them all up and everything else, and we're going to put them back in the freezer, and they're for a treat. So when you want a treat and you've had a really good day, have 1 or 2 of them, and you know, that's it. So I will say that these things are about, hold on a second, let me pull them. They're about 50 calories in one of these little treats. They're about little over 1 carb for one of these, 1 total carbs. There's about a 1/4 gram of fiber in them, so that means the net carbs would be just about 1, or right around 1, and maybe a little less than 1. And then the fat would be about 5 grams, so not too bad. Again, we're going to put them in little bags. Put them in there. Like I said, I'm thinking we probably should have left them in there just a little bit longer. But they're good. We're going to throw them in the refrigerator, freezer again. This is a win-win. I will try to, I think, I don't know if I have these on the website or not. If they're not on the website, I'll put them on the website, and you can go down there and check them out. All right. Again, Alan's Awesome KetoWorld.com. If you have any questions or anything else about keto or anything else, I'm going to throw these back in the freezer while we're talking. There we go. Just because they're still soft, I don't want them to get frozen. I'm going to bag these things up though when we're done. I'm going to bag those things up when we're done. Sorry about that, but so hey, if you have any questions or anything else, if there's anything I can help you do, any questions about keto, low carb lifestyle, what's been good for me, what's successful for me, you know, I have an email down below. You can always email me there. I'll do my best to get to you and answer them and get back to you. Again, my advice is just my advice. I'm no medical professional or anything else. I can just tell you what's worked for me and what hasn't worked for me. Whether it will work for you or not is something that you'll have to try. Everybody's different. Everybody's journey is different. You know, I'm not here to push anything on anybody. So if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, you know, then find something else that does. But anyway, we do have great recipes, and a lot of these great recipes also transition. And I know I was having that conversation with my daughter the other day, because she's a Weight Watchers person. My oldest daughter, and she was saying how she's kind of been looking at some of the stuff, and there's a lot of stuff that we actually use that actually fits in, that are pretty low points in her Weight Watchers world, so they fit actually both sides, right? Some of the fat stuff, like the fat bombs, probably are not so much, but some of like the muffins and stuff like that, when you look at compared to the normal ones, are a lot lower in calories and carb count, so therefore it's lower in Weight Watchers points, I guess. I don't know, that's what she said. So so there's a lot of transitions, and there is some stuff between, there's a lot of different styles of doing keto and everything else. So like I say, if there's anything I can do to help you, I'm always here to help you. You know, it's been successful for me. You know, I think it's been pretty good for me. You know, I'm down, you know, 60 plus pounds right now. Things are going really well for me right now. I've been on a downtrend for the last couple of weeks, so hopefully that keeps going. Now we do have the holidays coming up and the start of summer coming up. But again, doing well. So hopefully you subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you click that, yeah, hopefully you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon next to it. Wow. So you guys are awesome. If you want to see more great content like that, check out this awesome video over here, or check out this Alan's Awesome logo over here, because you guys